Just to start off, I want to propose to you a hypothetical question. I want you to ask yourself, what if everyone in Zambia under the age of 25 could no longer vote? Think of what this means for the coming election cycle. For the future, what type of world will our children be growing up in where they don't have a say until they're 25? Here's the sad reality. We're not that far from the exact same situation. See now, youth turnout in Zambia is so much lower than it should be. When I first started researching this topic, I thought to myself, well, maybe it's that the youth just doesn't care to vote. We're disinterested. Politics bore us. But when I took a little more time to look upon the subject, I realized that this actually starts within the home. See now, as a kid, I was always taught, oh, well, you have to listen to me because I'm more mature. I heard this one a lot, because I'm the adult in this household. And while there's some merit to that, it restricts our way of thinking. See, we were taught what to think, what to do, how to do it. We weren't taught how to think, how to develop and use our own critical thinking skills, how to create solutions to our problems, and how to express those. It's not that we don't want to, it's that we were never shown how. This leaves us with a problem where you see all of these kids, these young adults, right, being brought out into the world on a silver platter just to be eaten up, just gobbled up, just like that. Because they don't know where to go next. They've never been given the opportunity to utilize their independence, to utilize their autonomy, to voice their opinion. When they stand there and they look at the ballot booth, they think not of, oh, well, I support this candidate. I like him, I like his policies, I like her, she's great. No. They think, oh, well, I'll go with this. This is the popular opinion. This is what my parents did when they were my age, so I think it seems about right to me, right? But that system isn't working. It demands change. We live in a world that is constantly developing, changing, and evolving, and we're not adapting because of our failure to advocate for ourselves and our own beliefs. We're not actively using our voices because we never learned to. From the minute we were born, we were only taught obedience. In this world, for progress to occur, sometimes you have to question authority. You have to develop your own way of thought. Okay? You can't just sit there and take whatever the world gives you as fact. Otherwise, there's no form of innovation. There's no usage of imagination. There is no progress. We rely on the same traditions that we've used for centuries. And the way that the world is looking, we need change. And I do believe that the only way towards that is if the youth actually participates in elections. Democracy gave us the unique chance to present our ideas to the world, to affect our communities in a positive way, in a way that we believe is right, not the way that we're told to. And that opportunity is being crushed. It is our responsibility to take control of our futures, to grab onto it and keep it for ourselves. Because the truth is, a lot of the politicians in government aren't looking out for our best interests. They're looking to now, the present. My generation belongs to the future. That will be the time when we lead, and the time to take charge starts now as we enter into the early stages of adulthood. If we cannot take action now, then I'm certain we will remain clung to these old ways that just aren't working for us. In so many countries recently, there's been a spring of revolution, of societal change, of progress. Youth are taking power. For example, you look at the government of Nepal. They've just undertaken a massive change because their youth took action. You look at Indonesia, same situation. The youth are taking to the streets, making their voice known, ensuring that the world listens for once to what we have to say. I want you all to imagine a classroom in the year 2035 where every single kid participates in the student government and they're running a sort of mock city. They even decide how to spend the school budget, who cleans the classroom, all of those things. Those kids will be the same ones who are first to register to vote. They will be among the decision makers of society, the visionaries, the creators. Next time that we think about how our youth is lazy, disinterested, it's important that we also think about, when did we teach them to stop having an interest in making their voices known, in spreading their opinions, in letting their words fly? When did we teach them that authority is the only correct thing in this world? That we don't matter. These are things that have been ingrained to us for hundreds of years. Me, my parents, parents before her, parents before them, everything. We're all so convinced that we don't have power. The status quo can never be uplifted. There can never be change, but we're so disillusioned. We're so upset and dissatisfied with the way that things are run. We need to be loud. We must be clear. We must tell the world what we want, what we seek for our own futures. Because no one is coming to help us other than ourselves. No one is there to say, hey, I'm just looking out for you. There's no selfish interest. You know, hey, kid of today, I only care about you. There's no corruption, none of that. No, 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 no. That's all. What a lie. What a lie that we've been told, that everyone out there is looking out for us. I have spent years looking up to people that never cared at all about what I thought, about what I considered to be true. And the time that we finally take a stand against that, and we announce to the world that we matter, that we care, is now. Thank you.